Hello everyone, myself Kunjal Mehta from LG Institute of Engineering and Technology, Ahmedabad. Today I am continuing with my subject that is Basic Electronics, and today I am going to start the topic that is PN junction diode and its characteristic. In Basic Electronics in chapter number 1, it's very interesting topic is the PN junction diode. So dear students, all of you know what is the p-n junction. In 12th science also we have studied about the p-type material and n-type material. Okay. So the p-n junction diode is one of the simplest semiconductor device around which has the characteristic of passing current in only one direction. That is the most important point. The PN junction diode is one of the most simplest device in which the passing current is flowing only in one direction. Look at this diagram. This is the PN junction. This is P-type material. This is N-type material. Both are connected together and we are getting the depletion region across the junction. But how? How it is created? That's the most important question, right? This is the battery connection which is known as biasing. So first of all, there are two types of the biasing whenever you are going to connect the battery with PN junction. In P-type material, again I am repeating the P-type material which will have the which type of maturity carrier? Those are the plus, that means holes. And in N-type material, the most of the maturity charge carriers will be electrons. Look at this. This is the orange color which indicates the free electron and hole which is indicated by this white plus or hole. Okay. So in PN junction, whenever you are connecting the battery, there are two types of the biasing. One is the forward bias and another one will be reverse bias. So with the forward bias connection, the plus battery terminal is connected with P and negative battery terminal minus is connected with N. Majority charge carriers in P type will be plus, that means holes, and majority charge carriers of N type material will be electrons. So these are the free holes and free electrons will be energized whenever you will be try to connect the battery. So this is the basic idea of the forward bias. Whenever you want to study about the PN junction diode, it's very necessary to understand the forward bias and reverse bias. Okay. So this is the connection of battery. Based on the battery connection, we are going to decide this is the forward bias connection. Now, what is the effect of battery? The effect of battery, that means due to this plus terminal of battery, holes will be repelled by this plus because same charge positive due to the repulsion they will travel towards the junction and they will try to cross the junction and go towards the n type. Similarly, due to the negative battery terminal, electrons will be repelled, okay, and they will try to cross the junction in this opposite direction, okay. So thus, due to the battery application and during forward bias of PN junction, electrons will cross the junction from right to left and holes will try to cross the junction from right to left, okay. Whenever they are going to cross the junction, what will happen? They will leave behind its opposite ion. So these are the ions which are encircled. Okay. These are the negative ions and these are the positive ions. When electrons will cross the junction from left to right, they will leave behind positive ions, okay, near the depletion region. Similarly, when holes will cross the junction, electrons will be collected, not electrons but negative ions will be collected because hole will leave behind the negative ions. Okay, so these positive and negative ions will be collected across the junction, and the depletion region will be the collection of ions, and these ions will be fixed ions. Okay, negative ions and positive ions will be the fixed ions. They cannot move further. Okay, so due to the forward bias and due to the opposite direction of the movement of holes and electrons, due to this forward bias battery connection, the depletion region will be created, but it will be very narrow. So that's the most important point of theory and basic idea of forward bias. PN junction is connected in forward bias as shown in this diagram. Narrow depletion region forms. Okay, fine. Now, dear students, let's continue with the second type of the bias, that is the reverse bias. In the diagram of PN junction, the most important thing is the connection of battery. In reverse bias, the battery connection will be reversed. That means P-type material is connected with the N-type negative battery terminal, and N-type of material of semiconductor will be connected with the positive battery terminal. So this is the battery connection of reverse bias. P is connected with minus and N is connected with the plus battery terminal. Now, due to this reverse bias connection of battery, what will happen with holes and electrons? Okay, so think about the holes and electrons. Hole in P-type material will be attracted by this minus. Similarly, majority charge carriers of N-type, which are the majority charge carriers? Electrons. And electrons will be attracted by the plus terminal. And due to the attraction of holes and electrons, due to the battery terminals, they will travel in opposite direction like this, by leaving behind the negative ion and positive ions. Okay, all will try to move towards the negative battery terminal, leaving behind the negative ions. Similarly, electrons will try to move towards the plus terminal of the battery, leaving behind the opposite ion. That means what is the opposite ion of electron? Those are the positive ions. Okay, so there will be the collection of negative and positive ions in the depletion region. Why the depletion region will be created? Because the opposite journey of holes and electrons, they are not traveling toward the junction, but they are traveling toward the battery terminals according to the respective majority carriers and battery terminal. Okay, so that's why the both electrons and holes will be stretched from the junction. Okay, they are trying to move away from the junction. So that's why the depletion region will be wide. So as per the basic idea and rule of the reverse bias is that the battery connection, minus is connected with P and plus is connected with N, and the final conclusion is that wide depletion region will be formed. PN junction is connected in reverse bias as shown in this diagram, and wide depletion layer will be formed. Now let's put the PN junction diode symbol in place of this diagram, construction diagram. These are the construction diagram for the forward bias and reverse bias. Just I am connecting the diode symbol in place of this construction diagram. So this is the diode models. For both the cases, one is forward bias and one is reverse bias. So this is the battery connection with respect to the symbol. Always remember this is the symbol of PN junction diode. I think all of you have studied this PN junction diode symbol at least, right? So this is the anode and this is the cathode. Anode is connected with the plus and cathode is connected with the minus battery terminal. So that is the case of forward bias. And similarly, if anode is connected with the minus battery terminal and cathode is connected with the plus battery terminal, so that is known as reverse bias connection. Okay, so it's just the revision with the symbol. So these are the circuits. One resistance is connected here in series with the diode. So these are the diode models. Now let us continue with the VI characteristic of the PN junction diode. What will we have to do? VI characteristic, that means graph of the PN junction diode. Okay, so let's continue with the voltage versus current graph, in which we will define the most of the important definitions like knee voltage. Okay, according to the semiconductors, dear students, which semiconductor will spark in your mind? One is the germanium and another is the silicon. So knee voltage is the standard definition of germanium and silicon. The value of germanium PN junction diode, the knee voltage 0.3 volt. And similarly, for silicon PN junction diode, the knee voltage will be 0.7 volt. That means PN junction diode conducts from the knee voltage. Let's see, this one will be with the help of sketches and diagrams of the VI characteristic, right? This is the diode voltage and this is the diode current axis. V versus I. This first quadrant is forward region and second quadrant is reverse voltage and reverse region. Okay. This is the forward region and this is the reverse region. So this is the VI characteristic of the PN junction diode. Okay, fine. So most important definitions from the VI characteristic will be concluded. One is the knee voltage, second is the leakage current. Knee voltage is defined in the forward region, okay, in the first quadrant, and leakage current will be defined in the reverse region in third quadrant. So what is the knee voltage? You can define the knee voltage from here, from which the PN junction diode starts to conduct. Okay, switch will be on and current will start to flow or start to increase. Similarly, in reverse region, what is the leakage current? The leakage current is the minimum reverse saturation current from which the diode will be breakdown. Okay, so this will be known as breakdown voltage and reverse voltage, in which this is the minimum current from the diode gets breakdown. Actually not diode gets breakdown but junction gets breakdown. Okay, fine. So due to that excessive large reverse current start to flow. But before that leakage current existence due to the minority charge carriers. Okay, fine. So let's continue with the two different types of the silicon and germanium semiconductors. Again, I have drawn this is the V characteristic, VI characteristic. This is the V axis, voltage axis, and Y axis is the current axis. Current is measured in the milliamperes. I have drawn the two graphs. One is for germanium, orange color, and another it is drawn for silicon. Okay. So what will you understand from this forward bias region of germanium and silicon VI characteristic? You can understand that current starts to flow after zero point 0.2 or approximately 0.3. So that voltage is known as knee voltage for germanium. And for silicon, Initially current flows 0 and then current starts to flow or increase after zero point 0.6 or diode conducts at zero point 0.7 volt. So that's the main part of definition, that's the knee voltage for germanium and silicon, that is zero point 0.3 and zero point 0.7 respectively. Okay. And in third quadrant, we have defined here the reverse bias region. Initially, due to the minority charge carriers, very small current will flow at some particular voltage. Current increases suddenly. So this is the VI characteristic of PN junction diode using two materials, germanium and silicon. So you can justify the difference between germanium and silicon. Fine. So let's continue with this all definitions. For especially all of you, I have defined here in words also the forward voltage at which the flow of current during PN junction begins increasing quickly, that is known as knee voltage. This voltage is known as also cut-in voltage. Okay, dear students, knee voltage, cut-in voltage both are same. The second most important definition, that is the maximum reverse voltage in PN junction diode, which is applied to the PN junction diode, it is limited by breakdown. When junction gets breakdown, it is characterized by the rapid increase of current under reverse bias. You can understand from this figure again. This is the breakdown voltage from which junction gets breakdown and large current, large reverse current will be increased. Okay, so first of all, we have studied the knee voltage, then we have studied the breakdown voltage and most of the reverse voltage, right? It is seen that the reverse bias diode, in reverse bias diode, some current flows through depletion region. This current is known as leakage current, and leakage current is dependent on minority current carriers. Fine. The bulk resistance. Let's come to the point of resistance. Okay, according to the diagram of PN junction diode, we will have to define the two types of the main resistance, that is forward and reverse resistance, according to the DC resistance and also AC resistance. So, I am going to explain the forward and reverse resistance of the PN diode. See, this is the main diagram of the characteristic in forward region only. Initially, very few or small current flows, almost zero. After zero point 0.7, let's consider the ideal characteristic for silicon. After zero point 0.7 or E point from this graph, look at this. Your current starts to flow or current starts to increase. So you can define the forward resistance Rf equal to, it is written in capital because you are defining the DC resistance, right? OA upon OB. You can see here O to A upon O to B. You can take the value voltage from O to A and you can take the value of I current from O to B. So this is the ratio of voltage upon current. Now if I want to measure dynamic resistance, that means AC resistance. So it is denoted by small rf, that is defined by the CE upon DF, that means CE upon DF. So that is nothing but the changes between 2 points on the characteristic, right? So delta V upon delta I. This is the AC resistance, the change in voltage from one point to another point. You can take delta V. Similarly, the change in current, which is defined by the delta I. So these are the two resistance, DC resistance and AC resistance, denoted by capital letters and small letters respectively. Okay, fine. So what is the final conclusion from the forward and reverse bias resistance, dear students? AC resistance is nothing but the change in voltage upon change in current. So that is nothing but the delta V upon delta I from this graph. Okay, so you can find out DC resistance and AC resistance easily from the VI characteristic of the PN junction diode. Okay, fine. What is the reverse resistance? It will be in mega ohms. Okay, it will be very large. RR equal to VR upon IR. So this is the ratio of reverse voltage to the reverse current. Okay. So finally, from this topic, dear students, we have studied about the main definitions of the VI characteristic of PN junction diode, knee voltage. Again, I am repeating, knee voltage from which diode starts to conduct and current increases, and leakage current which will be due to the minority carriers. Okay, the leakage current will be due to the minority carriers, very small initially. In third quadrant means reverse region. Okay, fine. These are the two characteristic of VI characteristic of germanium and silicon. Knee voltage for germanium is 0.3 and knee voltage for silicon is 0.7. Dear students, remember always the standard ideal values. Okay. Then we have studied the definitions in detail, and at the end we have defined the two resistances. One is forward resistance, in which there are two categories. One is DC resistance and another is AC resistance. Means change in voltage to the change in current. So you can measure the DC and AC resistances like this. Okay, fine. And the last is the reverse resistance, which is nothing but the ratio of reverse voltage to the reverse current, and this RR is the reverse resistance. Okay, fine. Thank you.